It's June 14th, and the strange side of history awaits. Today, we have a notorious poisoner facing the gallows, aviators gamble their lives on an unproven flight, and a space rock that slipped past Earth undetected. Let's begin. On June 14, 1856, a Victorian doctor walked to the gallows with a secret the grave may never get back. His name was William Palmer, but the newspapers call him the Rugely Poisoner. To some, he was a charming physician. To others, he was a gambler drowning in debt, surrounded by people who kept dying at exactly the right time. His friend, John Parsons Cook, had fallen violently ill after a night at the races. Suspicion quickly turned to Palmer. The poison named in court was strychnine, a deadly substance that left behind terror, agony, and doubt. But then came a disturbing twist. There was no clear trace of strychnine was found on Cook's body, but the trial became a national obsession. Experts argued, witnesses whispered, and the public counted the dead around Palmer. His wife, his brother, his mother-in-law, and even several of his children. Were they all victims, or was it all coincidence? Palmer insisted he was innocent to the end. Then the trapdoor opened. The scariest part might be that we still don't know how many deaths were truly his. On June 14, 1919, two men climbed into a modified warplane and pointed it towards the ocean no one had ever crossed non-stop by air. Their names were John Alcock and Arthur Whitten Brown. Beneath them was the Vickers Vimy bomber, packed with 100 gallons of fuel, and ahead of them, the Atlantic. At first, the flight was daring, then it became survival. Just 4 hours in, their electrical generator failed, and their radio went silent. Even their heated suits stopped working, leaving them exposed to the open cockpit. Then came the fog and the snow. Ice formed on the aircraft's engines. At one terrifying moment, the plane slipped into a dangerous spin, dropping towards the ocean before they were able to pull it back up. Brown fought the ice by hand, standing in freezing wind to clear what he could, and for 16 hours, they battled the sky. Then, Ireland appeared. They aimed for the green field near Clifton, but it was a bog. The plane slammed down and tipped on its nose, and somehow both men climbed out alive. They did not just cross the Atlantic, they survived it. On June 14, in the year 2002, the Earth was almost visited by something no one saw coming. It was called Asteroid 2002 MN, a space rock roughly the size of a building, racing silently through the solar system. And for a moment, it came terrifyingly close. It passed about 120,000 kilometers from Earth, roughly 1/3 of the distance to the Moon. In cosmic terms, that was not far away, but the most unsettling part came later. Astronomers did not discover it until 3 days after it had already passed. The asteroid approached from the direction of the sun, hiding it in the glare where Earth-based telescopes could not easily see it. To our warning systems, it was almost invisible, until the danger was already behind us. It was not large enough to end civilizations, but had it struck a populated area, the explosion would have caused devastating destruction, like a massive blast from the sky. It missed Earth, and only afterward did we realize how close the shadow had come. Another day, another strange bite from history. Like, comment, and subscribe. Your next Eerie dose is just a day away.